Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. Just looking at Bitcoin here, I mentioned this in my last video that we could get a rally, but how far is the question? If we go out to the daily chart, I marked up these levels above. Wouldn't surprise me that this thing works its way back up into these levels here. I mean, that's quite feasible. We've got a price gap in through here, this thin leg, and then we've got levels of resistance back through here and up in here. These are two levels that I'm interested in. At the moment, it's still range bound. We're trading at the top of this range, so let's just go down to the 4 hour, have a closer look at it. Personally, I wouldn't be trading this log at the moment. All right, we're traded into now this resistance level through here, and we have a thin leg through here. Okay, so we've got a lot of momentum. It's traded up. If it's going to be bullish, well, I mean, see what's happened here. Trades up, trades back down. Trades up, trades back down. It's traded up. Do we get that? That's the question. And if we do, then let's keep an eye on some of these levels. That's a support level through here. Let's mark that blue. Okay, so it's traded into this resistance. Does it roll over here? Keep an eye on the stock markets. They're fairly overextended at the moment. If we see the stock markets retrace, we could see Bitcoin following, especially the tech stocks, the US 100. I'd keep a close eye on that. So, I mean, up and down, up and down. And the other thing is, if we break this high, or the high of this range, if we break that to the upside, wait for the setup, wait for it to find support then, and then you might have an opportunity. If it holds above and it trades off, well then there's an opportunity there to go long if it continues. But I'm thinking, if anything, it's going to want to come back down into here, even if it if it does eventually rally to the upside. The kind of price action I would think is going to be a typical trend, where it sort of zigzags its way and kind of does that. Then again, it's it's a wild market, and these things have been known to rally with a vengeance and kind of keep going. So it's not an easy gig. We can see it pushing up, but be careful where you see this pushing up like this. At the moment, it's pre-London session. I don't trust these rallies with momentum before the markets kick off. Right. If anything, that would be, in as far as I'm concerned, a liquidity sweep, perhaps looking to break this high, setting up long, so setting up buyers. Like if this starts to push up here, buyers pile in, and we've got this. If you have a look back, well, relative equal high back here. Okay, similar to, well, relative equal highs, and then we get this push through, and then it trades off down into support. So you just got to be careful. So if you ever see these things spike through, don't just assume that this is off to the wherever we're going, okay, to the moon. You always have to wait for, like if it does spike through here, does it come back down and hold here and then rotate? And then we get that. It's like some sort of rotation like this. So you've got this trend coming back, and then it breaks it, and then that's when where your opportunity is to buy. So you want to wait and see if we get that, and then you can go down to the lower time frame and look for this setup. So that's what I'd be looking for a potential buy. Now, if it does spike through, here's the thing: watch out it doesn't come straight back through down into support levels. All right, so you want to make sure you wait and see what happens here, whether it holds here and then continues, or does it just rotate and trade back south again. Keep an eye on this on the lower time frame around these highs here. What else can I say about this? Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin. If anything, I'm thinking, even if it spikes through here, I'm thinking we do get a retrace. And, I think, did I mention it? If it does rally, well, follows this sort of thing. Like you get a bit of a trend thing set up, pulls back, rallies, then we travel north. That's the kind of thing you want to keep an eye out for. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Okay, it's going to pull back and then rally again. If it continues on. Right? It could go the other way quite easily. Pull back and this thing dumps down to 20,000. I mean, don't underestimate where this can go. So, I mean, that's more or less it. There's no clear trade signal apart from the possibility that we get a retrace, see how it behaves, or it breaks through and it holds. Either way, wait for the setup. Okay, guys, click the link below and join our Discord group. It's free to join, and there's a lot more information on there on a regular basis. I'm in there all day long. Okay, with that, safe trading. See you in the next one.